School is just starting up again, so your boy is going to help you make sure you're back bagging bitches and becoming popular. Being popular can have a lot of advantages and makes life easier, but popularity isn't something you should strive for by being fake or having a hidden agenda. Number 1. Lead with value. When meeting someone new, it's always best to lead by offering them some sort of value. For example, if you're in a conversation with another dude and he's looking for a good place to take a girl on a date and you suggest to him a really dope spot that goes well, then boom, you've just provided value to him and he'll want to hang out with you for it. You see, he'll attribute the benefit and value he got out of that experience to you. Leading with value can also be in the form of helping someone with their homework, making funny jokes in class, or even just making a suggestion on how to study for a test. You can customize this tip to yourself, so if you're particularly good or knowledgeable at something, then you can offer that knowledge and expertise to people when meeting them, so that they know you're not just a cool guy, but also someone who can help them out. When first meeting people, it's really hard to tell if they're worth being friends with, so leading with interaction by offering value is a really good way of making them like you from the start. Number 2. Make friends with people who are already popular. This is a shortcut to making yourself more popular because once you've become friends with people who are already popular, it'll immediately boost your status and make people more open to being friends with you. Combine this tip with the previous tip of leading with value and becoming popular is something you can achieve really fast. Side note here, you should not become friends with popular people you don't like just because they're popular. That's really stupid and defeats the whole purpose of becoming popular. This leads me to tip number 3, which is, number 3, be yourself. Now this sounds really cliche, but let me explain why it's so important. There's no point in becoming popular if you're just putting on an act and pretending to be somebody you're not. That's beta as fuck. No matter what you do to make people like you, it won't have any effect if people can see that it's fake and you're just trying hard to impress everyone. People like authenticity, and most people can tell who's being real and who isn't. Nearly everyone eventually figures out if the person they are talking to has some hidden agenda behind their actions, and when that happens, chances are that they will like you even less. By giving you these tips, I don't want you to put on an act or start using them to manipulate people. Instead, I want to share with you some common characteristics of people that are generally liked. These characteristics are usually a result of a person having their mindset on point. So, rather than faking them, strive to become a better person who naturally has these traits. Number 4. Get in really good shape. This might sound silly, but think of it like this. When you're in really good shape, you're immediately perceived as way more attractive. And the more attractive you are, the more popular you'll be. Hence, why most popular people are also good looking. If you want a hack to get into really good shape fast, then I recommend getting a smart scale, like from our sponsor VitaGoods. The smart scale allows you to measure your body fat percentage, muscle mass, bone density, and water weight. This way, you'll be able to keep track of your body and measure your progress. For example, if you're trying to cut down and lose weight, then keeping track of your body fat percentage and muscle mass is crucial to make sure you're reaching your weight loss goals week after week. And if you're trying to bulk up and gain muscle, then you'll need to watch your weight as well and make sure you're constantly going up in weight and muscle mass without putting on too much fat. This scale is perfect for doing that, and it has a super sleek glass appearance and not only looks aesthetic, but it's also easy to clean. And you can share the scale with other people while still saving your progressive stats on there because it allows you to store multiple people's profiles. If you want to check out the VitaGoods Smart Scale and get yourself in godly shape, then I'll have them linked in the description with a sweet discount. Number 5. Do your own thing, okay? Don't try to tone down your uniqueness just to fit in or conform to your environment. People who do this are usually just not comfortable being themselves. Also, let's be honest, most people are pussies. If you are who you are, and you are confident about it, it will instantly put you above many people because they just don't have the balls to do it themselves. As I said before, it's all right to have your group of friends, but you shouldn't live in the shadow of the group just because they are your friends. By this I mean that you shouldn't follow your group and do exactly what the group is doing after school every single day just because it's your group. You should totally lose this need of belonging somewhere and just do your own thing. Is your group going to the movies after school and you don't feel like going to the movies? Just say no and ask the dude you talked about basketball with today if he wants to play a pickup game. Or if you don't have anyone to go out with, rather stay alone and do some shit you like or try doing something new. If you live detached from these social constructs and don't follow a group, you'll be seen as the intriguing guy people want to follow, and those people are usually the most popular. Number 6. Gain people's respect. You can be a good guy, but if people don't respect you, it's pointless. Good people who aren't respected usually end up being bullied or exploited. It's sad, but it's true. When meeting new people, you should always get your respect first. If people don't respect you, they will try to manipulate you, always give you the short end of the stick, and treat you like a pushover. So avoid that. Number 7, don't be a douche. This is not rocket science. If you're an asshole, no one's going to like you. The end. For that reason, it's necessary that you are kind to people around you. If you are kind to people, they will trust you more. They'll be more honest towards you. They'll be more likely to help you when you need them. And it'll just overall make everything easier than being a douchebag. As a matter of fact, I don't even understand how some people choose to be assholes when there's no benefit at all to it. Hypothetically, if you took 2 guys who are exactly the same in looks, confidence, humor, and so on, except one's an asshole to people and the other one treats them kindly, there is literally not a single life aspect where the asshole guy would be doing better. If your only reason for being kind is expecting something in return, you should rethink your values and life approach. But I'm not going to lecture you on morals in this video. Number 8, get rid of shitty traits. This one is pretty straightforward, but I have to include it because I see so many people who could really be decent, but they have these most standard negative traits like negativity, constant complaining, need to gossip, always being late, lying, being irresponsible, and the list goes on. For example, if you are a really funny guy who's social and everything, but you constantly keep talking shit about people, no one's going to like you except for the people who are just as toxic as you, because no decent person wants to constantly hear negative shit being said about other people. You should just grow out of all these shitty habits because one of these habits can be bad enough to blow your entire charisma. Number 9, talk to everybody. In order to be popular, people must know who you are. If you're just a random guy at school who's always together with his best friend like a pair of tits, there's no way you're going to be popular. People can't have a good opinion about you if you don't even give them a chance to build an opinion, right? It's all right to stick to your close friends and be in your group for a majority of the time, but if you're always with them and never try talking to new people around school or work, you'll never be popular, and you'll also miss out on a lot of good new friendships, fun conversations, and potential girlfriends. So, talking to people around you is definitely a good idea for many different reasons. Making friends from different groups and just being a chill guy is the easiest way to become popular, because soon you'll start meeting friends of your new friends, then their friends, and so on. Then, before you know it, boom, you're popular. So, in summary, lead with value. Make friends with people who are already popular. Be yourself. Get in really good shape. Do your own thing. Gain people's respect. Don't be a douche. Get rid of shitty traits. And talk to everybody. Keep all these things in mind, but remember that the goal is to be a person that people like, not getting people to like you. And if you want to get your body looking aesthetic and godly, then make sure to check out the link in the description for the VitaGood Smart Scale, because it's essential for getting in good shape.